Hello there, person of the internet, into where to put Googles and things. How the devil are you? I'm having a really good day. I hope you are too. Welcome back to my channel. First thing I want to say is, if you haven't subscribed, can you please subscribe with the ticky thing or the thummy thing underneath the video. It helps me expand my channel. It's expanding really slowly, but who cares? This was not about fame and fortune. This is about me blithering and stirring things and whatever, and hoping you get something out of it. So yeah, if you can click on also, I have an Instagram account, also called doesn't contain marzipan, doesn't underscore contain underscore marzipan, and I put recipes on there that I can't be bothered to video and then talk about. So I just put the photos and then some description. I did one yesterday, a really nice chicken and bacon risotto. So go and have a look and subscribe over there as well, if you don't mind, if that's okay, please. Today's recipe is I quite fancy a bit of vegan. I've quite fancied no meat today, and then something hearty and something woo with a bit of poke to it. So I found this recipe for a Ghanaian spinach and pepper stew. I think it's just called a spinach stew. I haven't found the Ghanaian word for it. Ghanaian being from Ghana on the west coast of Africa, I think Ghana is. But anyway, it's really delicious. It's fairly simple, quite easy to cook, but certainly a bit of woo. There's lots of that green goodness, woo, and also a bit of peppery woo. You'll enjoy this. It's great. I did. Let's get on with it. Well, welcome back to the board of goodness. And what have we got today? 4 cloves of garlic, 1 onion, about a thumb-sized piece of ginger, but grated up quite finely. 2 scotch bonnet chilies. These are ridiculously hot, or can be. So if you don't like something really pokey, probably use 1, and definitely make sure you take the seeds out. You don't want to blow your socks off. I'm going to use 2 in mine because I think it's going to be really good. 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. You can have 1 tin of tomatoes, chopped tomatoes, but I've got a ton of tomatoes in the fridge, so I'm not going to use that today. I'm going to use just a load of tomatoes to make up for the tin. But if you haven't got them, just use the tin. Tin's probably slightly easier, but I want to use my tomatoes up. 500 grams of spinach, teaspoon of paprika. I'm going to pop in a spare green pepper that I got, and then I'm going to serve it up with some fried plantain. I think that's about it. Yeah, let's get on with it. It doesn't take too long, this. I reckon about 40 minutes. And so we begin, as ever, with the humble onion. If I was an onion, I don't think I'd be particularly humble, because I am the basis of so many things. I think I'd be a proud onion. A very proud onion. I'd be going, hey, I'm onion, you can do not a lot without me. Onion, non-onion things. God, I'm waffling today, aren't I? Anyway, 4 or 5 minutes lightly frying the onion at a high heat, but for not very long. And 5 minutes in, the onions are giving off that lovely sweet smell that you get when you first start frying an onion. Right, in with our ginger, in with our green pepper, and also the chopped up scotch bonnet pepper. Turn the heat down a little bit. Oh, that scotch bonnet pepper's got a bit of heat in it. As soon as they hit the as soon as they hit the frying pan, you're like, whoa. Anyway, 2 or 3 minutes of that while I cough in the background. Right, in with the garlic, in with my chopped tomatoes, my teaspoon of paprika, slightly more. And the 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. And this is going to cook down for about 10 minutes. Add a little water if you need to, I probably will. But yeah, we'll start with 10 minutes. Right, it's been bubbling away for a few minutes. Let's have a look, let's check for salt content for a start. That tastes lovely. I will put half a teaspoonful of salt for now. Oh, those chilies are kicking in. So yeah, if you want some, this is going to be quite spicy. It's going to be quite hot. So if you want something milder, either go for 1 Scotch bonnet pepper, or if you really can't take the heat, just have half a Scotch bonnet pepper. You'll get the taste without the sort of... Right, anyway, I've divided the spinach in half and chopped them up. So just do half at a time because the spinach will melt. But if you put too much in at one time, it just takes ages to stir. So first half of the spinach and allow that to melt down. Only takes a minute or so for the spinach to melt down. So you go in with your second half or second package of spinach. And allow that to melt into the sauce as well. So what I'm going to do is, once that's fully melted into the sauce, put about half a mug of water in, heat right down, and I'm going to cook that for about 10 to 15 minutes. So I think the whole thing is going to be about 40 minutes. But let's have a check. And also check for salt content as you go. So yeah, melt down 10, 15 minutes. See on the other side. And there it is. 15, I think I gave it 20 minutes to melt down. Let's have a check for salt content and taste. Look at that. That is lovely. The hot pepperiness in the end wasn't quite so hot as I thought it'd be. I would still recommend you dial back to 1 Scotch bonnet pepper rather than 2 if you don't like heat, but that's gorgeous. You can taste the ginger coming out of there, the tomatoes, the spinach, whoa, that's all really, really nice. So I'm going to serve that up. A few of these fried plantains that I've done in my other saucepan, or the pan, and on some rice. So yay, thank you, wonderful, terrific, vegan, healthy stuff.